mere issue of the speed cameras. We have seen what Premier Ford has said many times that this week or maybe next week, he will ask the municipalities to remove those speed cameras. What is your view on that?
So obviously, this is provincial legislation that allows the speed cameras, something that was supported by the Liberals, the PCs, the NDPs unanimously in the legislature. Really at the urging of the police. The chiefs of police have come out strongly in favor of dealing with bad drivers. Having said that, if the province presents legislation that cancels them, it's their legislation. They are entitled to do that.
But before installing these cameras, spending the taxpayers' money, did province give a green signal to go ahead with these projects?
It was their legislation. This was a provincial law that said you can put speed cameras in front of schools. The police thought that could save lives because we've had some atrocious cases of fatalities, young people losing their lives in front of a park or a school. And so we've seen dramatic reductions of speeding.
Do you have those data?
Yeah, we presented them our council that was reductions of 20 to 25 kilometers an hour. The Sick Kids Hospital came out and said that the data is overwhelmingly supportive, but ultimately it's to the choice of the provincial legislature. And Brampton, like all cities, were creatures of the province, and so when they change their legislation, we have to abide by it.
So in case province go ahead with removing the cameras, won't it be a loss to the taxpayers?
Well, not necessarily. One, I think there's a role for these cameras, and we're going to continue as mayors to work collaboratively with the province. But I am hearing from provincial officials if they do cancel it, they'll pay for the cost.
They will pay for the cost. Still, that's Ontario cost. Ontario's taxpayers' money will go into removing those.
And they've suggested too is could it be used as a red light camera? Are there different uses for the cameras? And we'll have those conversations. But I continue to support the chiefs of police when they say these cameras save lives. We don't have the resources to put a traditional speed trap with an officer out there in front of those schools. It's very costly. Using technology to replace the speed traps was a way for us to focus police resources on the more dangerous crimes.
Why Premier Ford mentioned that this is a tax grab by the municipalities? Do you agree with that?
No. He said that some cities aren't using it for traffic calming. I can't speak to other cities, but I can tell you in Brampton, we followed the provincial guideline, which said it can only be used for traffic calming.
City of Brampton residents want to hear from you, your message for the speed cameras. Your message to them on speed cameras?
We've heard very loudly from Brampton residents that they want more cameras. We had our town hall, 85% said they want more cameras. I get the emails, and for every one opposing, I get 10 asking for speed bumps, speed cameras, traffic calming. Yeah. And I would just say, whatever tools we're allowed to use to deal with bad drivers, we will.
How much investment was done in implementing the speed cameras?
Well, the tickets pay back that investment, and so what the total cost is now. We'd have to do a calculation based on when it's canceled.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.